Kaj ste to vprašanje želeli?
Klorofil. Na hitro sem pregledal knjigo in nisem nikjer zasledil klorofila, oziroma klorere, spiruline.
About the algae, chlorella, spirulina.
Ker to ne bi težke kovine odpravljali.
Chlorella algae. What does it mean?
Das hat ein Buch nicht gefunden.
Ah, okay. Yes, of course, chlorella, you know, can collect, for example, heavy metals in your body.
Ja, chlorella zbira težke kovine v telesu.
Yeah. So for example, dentists are using this kind of chlorella quite often when they do amalgam out, for example.
Aha, zdravniki uporabljajo klorelo pogosto, kadar pač odstranjujejo te amalgamske zalivke.
So is this a good thing? Yes, I think yes.
Zato je to zelo dobro zadeva.
Yeah.
It wasn't mentioned in the book, that's why.
Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, some other questions? The man over there?
Prej sem slišal, da je en zastopnik oziroma nekdo, ki zastopa to budigovo terapijo v Sloveniji. Pa bi prosil, če se predstaviti, pa mogoče kakšen kontakt. Če je to možno, drugo me pa zanima, jaz imam pol leta diagnozo raka na prostati, a je kaj narobe, če se kombinira budigovo pa nekaj Gersonove, naprimer ravno to counter-listiranje.
Aha, kdo pa je zastopnik tukaj?
Zastopnik ne
obstaja. Ne, tukaj je izvaja malo to terapijo. Ja, izvaja
samo trenutek, ni nobenega zastopnika. Po tej metodah izvajajo določene terapije, energijski center iz Trnovega. V knjigi so vsi podatki, če jih boste želeli kaj več, bo pa gospod Dominik Golenhofen vam lahko potem v neformalnem pogovoru povedal kaj več. Drugače pa to je bilo...
The question was, the gentleman is suffering from prostate cancer for 6 months, and he wonders whether he can combine this Budwig diet with the
Gerson.
Gerson,
yeah. I never recommend something like this. Because, you know, even somebody like me did so many research about it, I still don't understand the details of Gerson and Budwig.
Aha, gospod tega ne priporoča, ker je rekel, da pač ne razume detajlov Budwigove in Gersona.
So we don't know exactly what Budwig is a system and Gerson is a system.
Vsaka Budwig dieta in Gerson dieta sta vsaka zase svoj sistem, ne? In vsaka pač očitno delujeta kot nekih svojih principih.
So always stay with the complete system. Don't mix systems together.
Držite se enega sistema, ne jih mešati med seboj.
Ne, se delam po tej Budwigovi terapiji, vendar ravno to kristiranje s kavo priporoča Gerson.
Aha, he's talking about Christian coffee.
Yes, coffee Christian.
But Gerson suggests coffee Christian.
Yes.
And then but the nutrition he follows after Dr.
Okay, okay, that was a misunderstanding. Of course, when you do the all-protein diet, you can do coffee enemas, yes.
Ja. Če ste na tej maščobno-proteinski oziroma maščobno-beljakovinski dieti, komod delate.
But never mix the food, okay?
Ni pa dobro mešati hrane.
Okay. The lady first.
Kako nadomestite železo anemija raku?
How to substitute the lack of iron?
Iron. In anemia.
Anemia, yeah.
With nothing special. I would stay with organic food, you know. Not taking extra something. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of taking all these extra things. When, for example, vitamin C, I know that a lot of cancer patients just take orally a lot of vitamin C. This means not that I'm against vitamin C, I'm for vitamin C, but then do it as a therapy, high dosage for a special time, and then stop it.
Gospod je zelo proti tem prehranskim dodatkom.
Nisem mislila na prehranske dodatke, s kakšno hrano.
Z organsko?
Ja,
z organsko hrano, ja.
Kaj recimo svetuje?
Yes.
What would you suggest her to eat? You know?
No, just a normal vegetarian diet.
And special
nothing special. Nothing. No special food.
No special food.
No special food.
No,
you get enough. Of course, you can substitute iron if it's too low. You can do it, but I would not recommend any special food or something.
Gospod ne bi priporočal nobene posebne hrane.
Na tržišču je precej teh lanininih olj in vsi jih reklamirajo, kot da so ta boljša. Mene zanima, je Budvigova sama proizvajala ali imela neko kontrolo nad to proizvodno in pri kakšnih temperaturah so to olje proizvajali?
There's a lot of flaxseed oil in the market.
Yes.
And the gentleman would like to know whether Dr. Budwig was producing the oil by herself?
No. No. She was buying it from two different companies, mainly nearly more than 20 years from the same company. She was never produced, not what I know, that she produced it by herself.
So which temperatures did she
produce it?
Yeah.
Well, you know, the temperature is only one part. Normally it's not higher than 50 degrees.
Ja, gospa Budvigova ni sama proizvajala olja, ampak temperatura ne bi bila višja od 50 stopinj Celzija.
Around this. But it's not only the heat, you know. For example, light is also very dangerous to double bindings of the flaxseed oil. So you have to be also very careful with the light. So it's not only the heat where you have to be careful. You have to be careful with the light, and you have to be careful, you know, how much you press it. So there are more things in the process. But flaxseed, we were testing. Just translate this first. Sorry.
Ja, ni pomembna samo vročina, pomembna tudi svetloba in te različni faktori pri stiskanju tega lanenega olja, ki vplivajo pač na to kakovost. Vse to je treba biti pozoren.
I was testing flaxseed oil, you know, in the laboratory with gas chromatographs, and I was checking, you know, about the trans fatty acid and all these things. And I was surprised by myself that sometimes the flaxseeds are quite more stable than we expected.
Ja, gospod je zelo veliko testiral, testno naredil s tem lanenim oljem in z lanenim semenom in je ugotovil, da je v bistvu kljub samo laneno olje oziroma semo veliko bolj stabilno, kakor mi včasih mislimo, da je.
So we tested 8 or 9, I can't remember, 8 or 9 different flaxseed oils in Germany, and they were all okay.
8 oziroma 9 lanenih olj, pač rečnih blagovnih znamk so testirali v Nemčiji in vsa so bila v redu.
But when you buy one, you always must buy one which is packed in a totally dark.
Ja, vedno je treba kupiti laneno olje, ki je pač nekako zapakirano v temno steklenico oziroma...
It's not enough that they are in a dark bottle.
Ni dovolj, da so v temni steklenici.
There must be a carton or something around that no light can go to the flaxseed.
Mora biti ali karton okrog njih oziroma neka škatla, zato ker ne sme popolnoma nobena svetloba zraven priti.
Yeah. And when you open the bottle, you try to use it, let me say, not longer than 10 days.
Ja, ko se steklenica odpre, se mora porabiti najdlje od 10 dni.
Jaz sem to zato vprašal, ker v Budvigovi knjigi je nekaj njenih upozoril, da vsa ta olja niso tako pripravljena, ona je v laboratoriju preizkušala zelo, a je olje v redu ali ne, na vodotopnost.
Gentleman said that Dr. Budwig was testing the oils that she, in her book, was talking about it. Not all the oils are okay.
Yeah. Of course, not all the oils are okay. Of course, he's right. There are many oils in the market which are a disaster. Yeah, but of course we tested the better ones, you know. So all the oils which are not packed in totally dark we don't test because we know it's not a good one.
Oni praktično sploh niso testirali olja, ki niso bila sploh pravilno pakirana, recimo samo v steklenici, oni so testirali samo tiste, ki so bila pravilna.
A mora biti kozje skuta ali lahko krave?
The lady is asking whether it's supposed to be let me just check something.
Ziegenquark oder Kuhquark? Was war's? Ziegenquark oder Kuhquark?
Okay. Goat or cow.
Or cow.
Well, first of all, you can have both. Budwig said that goat quark is better than a cow, but it's very difficult to get it on the market.
Ja, kozja je boljša kot kravja, ne? Samo je težko dobiti. No, vse se tudi da dobiti.
And it must be a quark with no fat.
Mora biti pa skuta brez maščobe.
And to produce this kind of quark from a goat, it's quite more difficult than from the cow because the milk reacts in a different way.
Aha, zelo, v bistvu je veliko težje proizvesti kozjo skuto brez maščobe kot pa kravjo, ker je ta proces težji zaradi same skute.
So if you can get a good goat quark, take it. But cow is also okay.
Če dobite dobro kozjo, vzemite, ne? Ampak drugače pa kravjo čisto.
A to pomeni, da je to skuta iz sirotke, edino ta je iz brez maščobe?
Ja, očitno ne. How is this quark made?
There are two ways. One is a system through heating, and the other one is like you make butter or something. You just stand it, you know, and then you have the water, you know, the milk water, and then you have the stable one. A quark is cheese. It's the same way how you make cheese. For example, nearly exactly the same is cotton cheese. I don't know, do you have this in Slovenia? Cotton cheese? Yes. So cotton cheese is nearly the same like quark. So it's 99% is exactly the same cheese. So quark is just a normal cheese.
Mladi sir je.
Običajen mladi sir je to, ja.
Ni aluminijska skuta.
A to ni aluminijska skuta?
Ne. Mladi sir je.
Temu v bistvu rečemo mi mladi sir, ne?
Ne.
Dajmo zdaj se mogoče teh tehnoloških vprašanj v tej razpravi malo ogati. Te postopki so v knjigah dr. Budvigove opisani. Na spletnih straneh so tudi ta vprašanja budvig.si. Če kaj takega lahko vprašanja še postavite, boste dobili zadovoljive odgovore. Gospod Hirnajze pač ni tehnološki specialist za skute.
To je osnovo za enega terapeuta.
Mogoče bi čisto malo kratko informacijo za skute. Imamo pri bližini ekološkega kmeta, ki prideluje sir in potem dela iz sirotke skuto, ki je zelo nemastna.
Je pa pravi, da to ni to, ne? Se to sprašujemo.
In gospod je rekel, da je to običajna skuta.
Kaj pa to je običajna?
Ja, samo običajna skuta je masna.
Ja, je to masna.
Einer macht es als Wolke herstellen, aus Wolke dann backen. Das ist nicht der Prozess, wie es Budwig beschrieben hat, oder? Dass du erst Wolke herstellst und dann daraus, das haben wir nie gehört.
So, no, there's no fat. The fat is gone totally. There's no fat in the quark. It should be a cheese without fat, totally without fat, zero fat.
To je skuta popolnoma brez maščobe.
And this, for example, is very difficult to make with goat milk.
Ja.
Because there it's quite more difficult to bring the fat out than with cow milk.
To je to težko s kozjo mlekom.
Okay, Silencio, one more question.
Šport pa dieta, nekje sem zasledil, da je boljš, da ne.
Sport and diet, how does it go together?
Sport
yes
and diet.
And not.
Yes. I recommend, it depends on whether you have a tumor or not, you know. When you have a tumor in the body, you should not do that kind of sport where you need a lot of more oxygen.
Če imate tumor, ne bi se smeli ukvarjati s športom, pri katerem v bistvu v svoje telo vnašate več kisika.
Because when you need a lot of more oxygen, you will have a lot of more radicals, single electrons in your body.
Ja, ko vnašate veliko kisika, imate potem več teh prostih radikalov.
And this can be, especially for cancer patients, a big problem.
To je pa lahko za paciente z rakom velik problem.
So you can go for jogging or for swimming or for biking. This is okay, but you should still breathe in a not like this, okay?
Ja, lahko greste na jogging, plavanje, ampak ne smete prav zadihano in tako zasoplo dihati, ne. Vse mora biti relaksirano.
You can play tennis in a normal way, no problem, but you can't go for a marathon.
Ja, ne, običajen tenis lahko, ne pa plezanje in maraton.
Yeah.